We will speak about attack today. Yanis asked me these topics, so I have looked in a lot of games for France and with the other countries, and we will speak about what's happened in attack for men today and for women 2 days after tomorrow. And I will try to explain what is my opinion. It is only my opinion. Maybe that when you have a Croatian trainer yesterday who speak you, it maybe it will not exactly the same because I am French, he is Croat, so we look at the games, it's not necessarily the same thing.
Ναι, καλημέρα. Το θέμα είναι το top 4 teams World Championship, οι 4 είναι το θέμα που ζητήθηκε να κάνει ο κύριος Petitgirard, είναι να αναλυθεί η επιθετική δραστηριότητα των 4 καλύτερων ομάδων στο παγκόσμιο πρωτάθλημα. Θα γίνει αυτό και στις γυναίκες, 2 μέρες μετά. Αυτό που λέει είναι ότι εκφράζει την προσωπική του άποψη, η οποία μπορεί να διαφέρει παράδειγμα του κύριου Σόσταριτς που το βλέπω από μια άλλη πλευρά. Ούτως ή άλλως αντίπαλοι λέει είμαστε, τα βλέπουμε ίσως και διαφορετικά τα πράγματα. Και θα προσπαθήσουμε λίγο να δείξουμε και να αντιληφθούμε το πώς παίζουν αυτές οι ομάδες.
For the beginning, just some statistics, general statistics. One thing is important that we are today, the number of attacks was reduced from 15% from 2007 till 2019. So we use not so much ball in each game.
Ένα χαρακτηριστικό που μπορούμε να δούμε πρώτα είναι ότι ο μέσος όρος των επιθέσεων και ο απόλυτος αριθμός των επιθέσεων έχουν μειωθεί τουλάχιστον 15% από την προηγούμενη μεγάλη διοργάνωση. Βλέπετε και το διάγραμμα εκεί.
You can see that Denmark with World Championship use only 50 attacks per games, but they have, in effectiveness they have 63% goals.
Ναι, οι Δανείοι που είναι παγκόσμιοι πρωταθλητές κινήθηκαν με ένα μέσο όρο 49,8, 50 επιθέσεις ανά παιχνίδι, αλλά παρόλα αυτά είναι ένα πάρα πολύ ψηλό ποσοστό επιτυχίας.
I will give all this PowerPoint to Yanis, so the trainer can have that after the meeting. I will give this PowerPoint to Yanis, so they can.
Θα δοθεί η διάλεξη μετά, θα υπάρχει.
What is the reason for this development? The first of them is that the player anticipate the situation for going out of the court when they are only attacker and no defender. It is the first thing.
Ποιοι είναι οι λόγοι τώρα που οδήγησαν σε αυτή τη μείωση? Ένας λόγος είναι η καλύτερη αμυντική λειτουργία. Οι αμυντικοί λειτουργούν περισσότερο με πρόβλεψη και βγαίνουν από το χώρο ευθύνης τους για να προσπαθήσουν να κόψουν την επίθεση πριν αυτή εκδηλωθεί.
There is not a lot of teams who use all the space during the quick attack for fast break. They use only fast break generally. Okay, it's the second thing.
Ναι, πλέον οι ευνηδιασμοί κατά κάποιο τρόπο τελειώνουν στην πρώτη, στη δεύτερη φάση και σπάνια χρησιμοποιείται η τρίτη φάση, δηλαδή μια πιο διευρωπημένη μορφή ευνηδιασμού, πιο πολύ δηλαδή σε ένα σετ παιχνίδι.
In this World Championship there is only Norway, we play at this moment, on France. The other team don't like to play in all the space for fast break and organize the fast break in 2 ways, in 3 ways.
Οι μόνες ομάδες οι οποίες κατά κάποιο τρόπο παίξανε σε όλο τον χώρο της επίθεσης μετά από τη δήλωση ευνηδιασμού ήταν η Νορβηγία και η Γαλλία, οι οποίοι παίζουν αυτό το στυλ παιχνιδιού. Αν δεν περάσει το πρώτο δεύτερο κύμα, προσπαθούν να εκμεταλλευτούν όλο τον χώρο του υπέδου.
We can think with when there is goal, you can play more quickly, we can think that we will try to do something in this case, but there is one other thing, that is we have 10 matches to do in 13 days. So the players say if we run at the beginning of the competition, at the end we will be very tired and it will not possible to win the most important games at the end. So they say we will go slowly, and we will try to, when we play, sorry for I hope there is nobody from Zimbabwe here, but when you play against Zimbabwe, it's not necessary to run every time.
Και επίσης ένας λόγος είναι ότι ο πολύ μεγάλος αριθμός παιχνιδιών σε λίγες μέρες, κατά κάποιο τρόπο στα πρώτα ειδικά παιχνίδια, οι ομάδες που ξέρουν ότι θα πάνε ψηλά και θα παίξουν τα περισσότερα παιχνίδια, κρατάνε δυνάμεις, προσπαθούν να μην παίζουν πολύ γρήγορα από την αρχή, για να μην φτάσουν στο τέλος χωρίς δυνάμεις στα κρίσιμα παιχνίδια.
So, the attack have a duration 35 seconds per each attack, and there is an important part of the trainer who has to have 45 seconds or 1 minute, like in basketball, for example, to have time to play in attack.
Ναι, ο μέσος όρος επίθεσης ήταν στα 35,3 δευτερόλεπτα από των ομάδων και αυτό κατά κάποιο τρόπο έρχεται σε μία σχέση με αυτούς που ζητούν να πει χρονικό όριο επίθεσης 45 δευτερόλεπτα.
The problem of effectiveness, we can see that now the effectiveness is 20% more efficient today than in 2011, for example. We have today 57% goals for the attack.
Ναι, όσον αφορά τώρα την αποτελεσματικότητα, έχουμε μια αύξηση της αποτελεσματικότητας σχετικά από το 2011, έχει μια αύξηση 15,5% και οι καλύτερες ομάδες, όπως βλέπετε, έχουν πετύχει κατά μέσο όρο 57,5%, παίζουν με ποσοστό ευστοχίας του 7,5%. Σταθερή άνοδος.
The number of goals per match is the same than in 2007. There is not so much attack, but the efficiency is better. So we have the same number of goals, is 59 goals per match during all the World Championship.
Ναι, όσον αφορά το συνολικό αριθμό των γκολ σε παιχνίδι, αυτό δεν έχει αλλάξει ιδιαίτερα. Υπάρχει ένας μέσος όρος από 59 γκολ ανά παιχνίδι, δηλαδή και οι δύο ομάδες μαζί.
And we can see that Norway we run in fast break. On Spain we have a defense very aggressive, have the most important goals per match.
Ναι, εδώ είναι οι τρεις ομάδες που κατά κάποιο τρόπο είναι πάνω από το μέσο όρο. Η Νορβηγία με αυτό το γρήγορο παιχνίδι πλέον σκοράρει περισσότερο και η Ισπανία, για παράδειγμα, με την πολύ πιεστική και ανοιχτή άμυνα δημιουργεί προϋποθέσεις για γρήγορο παιχνίδι.
So we have highest quality of attacking play today in this World Championship, and we have two goals for 3 balls in each game. When you have 3 balls, you have 2 goals in each. It's very important.
Σαν συμπέρασμα μπορούμε να πούμε ότι το Παγκόσμιο Πρωτάθλημα του 19 χαρακτηρίστηκε από πολύ υψηλό επίπεδο επιθετικές δραστηριότητες και κατά κάποιο τρόπο οι κορυφαίες ομάδες στις 3 επιθέσεις σκοράρουν τουλάχιστον στις 2.
So, what is new in this championship? The surprise for me was shooting. I will show you some video about this problem.
Ένα καινούργια στοιχεία αυτού του πρωταθλήματος ήταν τα ευνηδιαστικά σουτ. Σουτ δηλαδή με κάποιο τρόπο δεν μπορεί να τα προβλέψει ο τερματοφύλακας ούτε η άμυνα.
I think that today the shooter wins the game against the goalkeeper. There is 10 years before it was the goalkeeper who wins the game. Oh, sorry.
Ναι, παλιότερα λέγαμε ότι οι τερματοφύλακες αυτοί που κερδίζουν τα παιχνίδια. Νομίζω ότι τώρα πια μπορούμε να πούμε ότι οι καλοί σουτέρ είναι αυτοί που κερδίζουν τα παιχνίδια.
So you will see.
He, despite the fact that he's only joined in late December, he understands the attacking concept as we see another shot whipped in, and it's Kang, his second of the game, and he's got a whip on it when he wants to. And they're really finding a way around.
Defender and goalkeeper are surprised by this type of shot. You will see a second one. We have this shot there is a long time ago, in 20 years before, there's some players who are doing that, but now it's come back. Okay? Second, we have a lot of shooting with 2 foot parallel from the goals. All teams use that. You will see.
Nice.
Πάρα πολλά σου στάση και στην ουσία στην ευθεία της αιστείας.
Trying. I'm going to find a way through. Vida. Strobo. Oh, the pass is poor. Somehow kept in play by Vida. Now the hand is up to pass it play.
You see? The knock. Boom. Spanion. Russia. No, sorry, Denmark.
How many passes
France.
left? Looks like not many because the shot comes in. And Dikamev unleashes a rocket from nowhere. That was a long time coming for him. And he completely fools the keeper, Hellenic Federation.
Denmark left hand. They shoot very quickly. So we must learn to use players before we learn to shot with a 1, 2, 3 shot. Today it's finished. You have no time to organize that. Sometimes you can do it, but the most part of the time you can shoot only with that. And it's very quick and very strong shoot like that.
Κατά κάποιο τρόπο πρέπει να αλλάξουμε ίσως την τεχνική που μαθαίνουμε από τους παίκτες μας να σουτάρουν. Αυτή η λογική των 3 βημάτων τώρα πια δεν υπάρχει. Μιλάμε για πάρα πολύ γρήγορες ρήψεις που πρέπει να γίνουν πριν η άμυνα πρακτικά πάει να σταματήσει τη φάση. Πρέπει να εμπλουτίσουν κατά κάποιο τρόπο τις επιλογές των παικτών.
The third point for me is the research of the continuity of the games. Not for all the team, but for some of them. We will see Germany.
That was the first half. They couldn't score for the first 5 minutes here. In 3.5 minutes, have picked up 4 goals. They're level with Germany, who still have 40 seconds left in their suspension. Goalkeeper is out. They're playing 6-on-6 in attack. Fabio Vida lays it off to Strobo.
It's not finished. The ball can
into Vida.
go.
Wrestles himself free.
You can see before you will have 9 meters here.
Into Vida. Wrestles himself free. Lays it off to Faith. Back. Fabian Vida again.
No, it's not here.
Looking for some space. Fabian Vida.
On shot.
Grutsky.
Here.
In their suspension. Goalkeeper is out. They're playing 6-on-6 in attack. Fabio Vida lays it off to Strobo.
Here, normally you have 9 meters. You will see the players. His left hand will take his right hand and give the ball, and the games can go.
Το κανονικά θα υπήρχε φάουλ, αλλά ο παίκτης προσπαθεί να μην μείνει στο φάουλ, προσπαθεί να συνεχιστεί η φάση.
Let's keep tries to come in as a second line player.
Okay.
Into Vida.
The most part of the defense are very strong in the middle. We show that here.
You're okay. And this place is quite rushing to take around.
Look the organization. Difficult to go there. Difficult to go there. They invite you to come here where they are very, very, very strong.
Η έξοδος των δύο διαρκειών είναι κάτι πολύ συνηθισμένο στις που οδηγούν τις προσπάθειες όλες στο κέντρο, που εκεί συνήθως οι ομάδες είναι πολύ δυνατές.
And they lose the ball, okay? And now, simple movements are insufficient. You will see here.
Much luck in these opening minutes against this defense.
All the team in all around the world
On the clock here already.
have the same movement, but if it's only one movement, it's not enough.
That's been one problem for France in this championship so far. They have somewhat abandoned the wing players who were so capable, just not creating chances for them. Trying to force the ball into Ludovic Fabregas there. A yellow card for Stefan Peinehold. He'll take that warning all day long. But the wing players, despite how good they are, just haven't been used enough.
It is the same attack.
For France.
All the team do the same thing here, cross between the line players and the playmaker. All the team. I will explain what is the reason after. But if you do that,
everything seems to be coming down the middle.
and only that, it's not enough. You lose. Every time you lose, because defenders are very strong today, and they look what's happened in front of them, and you will lose the ball.
Ναι, λέει ότι πλέον οι απλές κινήσεις πρέπει να υπάρχουν αυτές είναι παρά είναι καλή πλέον και πολύ δυνατή, προβλέπουν το παιχνίδι και δεν μπορείς εύκολα να τελειώσεις τις φάσεις.
All the team makes the same movement. From east to west, from north to south, everybody play in the same sense. I will explain for what.
Όλες οι ομάδες πλέον παίζουν τα ίδια πράγματα. Βορράς, νότος, ανατολή, δύση.
So everybody have video and know what you are doing. So the most important is depend of individual performance today.
Ναι, πλέον αυτό που είναι σημαντικό δεν είναι τόσο το τι παίζει η ομάδα, αλλά κυρίως από τις ατομικές ικανότητες των παιχτών.
And if you have Karabatic or Hansen, it's more easy for your team than if you have no Karabatic or Hansen.
Και αν έχεις τον Καραπάτη ή τον Hansen, είναι πολύ πιο εύκολο για την ομάδα σου.
So you will see no first point, the capacity of have a jump quick shot. So take the ball, one step, shot. No time for the defender to do something. And they play with two hands, left and right. Okay? And you have also explosive shot. It's the same problem. Very strong. His shot is in the middle of the goal, but it's so stronger that goalkeeper can do nothing.
Παρόλο που είναι ψήνες στο κέντρο της εστίας, μια πολύ θεωρητικά λίγη του ματοφύλακας, αλλά θα τόσο γρήγορα
Because the goalkeeper has no time to analyze where the ball is going.
as he runs into Gensheimer. Oh, that was a heavy clash. That was a heavy, heavy clash between Gensheimer.
Okay, so I think it's necessary for your youth to learn to shot with 1 meter here on a very strong shot. If you are always with three steps for going to shot, it's a wrong way in my sense. That is my opinion today.
Η άποψή μου είναι ότι πλέον πρέπει να μάθουμε τα παιδιά να κάνουν ρίξεις με το ένα βήμα, στο ένα μέτρο. Αν δεν υπάρχει πλέον η δυνατότητα να παίρνουν μεγάλη φόρα με 3 βήματα. Αυτή είναι η προσωπική του άποψη.
So, we'll speak about line players, pivot. You cannot have good line players if you have not good passer.
They stay on the bench, move on. They're going to change anyway. They've gone back to 5-1 attack now, with Norway full strength, but nevertheless Petitgirard has come off and it's Argos. He's just gone in on the line. He's playing with 2 lines. In the longer run, Argos playing his first major competition for Denmark and scores first goal of the game here today, 9th in the competition. 24-year-old who plays for Flensburg, moved there from Aalborg. St. Steps was fouled on the way in. Let's see how true that is. That's Hull.
You will see here, I think it's here. Up. He will show where he will give the ball, 1 time, 2 times, on the second time he passes the ball through the legs of the defender. It's Morse in defense, it's not my son or I don't know who. Okay. I think that the line player of the future can look like that.
So 8 minutes left to play. 10 goals between the sides.
Today we have line players, strong players, tall players, and they block defenders, they take position, and they take the ball and they shoot. I think that tomorrow we will have some players like that.
Back inside, he could have gotten long, there was 2 men waiting for it as well, all opened up. So 8 minutes left to play, 10 goals between the sides.
Second time, in another moment.
Port back inside, he could have gotten long, there was 2 men waiting for it.
Today the pivot, the most part of the time, turn around the playmaker and go inside the defense, take place and wait the ball. I think that tomorrow they will do something that we will see now also. Because today defense start to be more aggressive, so there is place between the players in 9 meters. And I think that the line players tomorrow can use this place to do something.
Πλέον ο Πίκοτ βλέπουμε ότι κάνει πάρα πολλές φορές κινήσεις έξω από την περιοχή των 6 μέτρων και επειδή άμυνες για να το αντιμετωπίσουν αυτό βγαίνουν προς τα έξω, ανοίγει χώρο και ίσως οι Πίκοτ τουλάχιστον χρησιμοποιούν αυτό το χώρο.
So there are only 5 here in defense, but it's the same. You will see. Hop, he takes the ball and he shot. He shoot, sorry. Okay. And other things, same team. He take a ball and he give the ball. Okay, next one, France. No, okay. You think that the ball is loose? It's finished, 9 meters. And the ball continue, and you have goals. So I think we will not play with 5 players, but with 6 players. The 6 players can also play and give the ball and organize the game.
Πλέον δεν θα έχουμε 5 παίκτες οι οποίοι παράγουν επιθετικό παιχνίδι και ένας ο οποίος περιμένει, αλλά πλέον θα είναι 6 παίκτες οι οποίοι παράγουν επιθετικό παιχνίδι.
So each of your players particular, I use sometimes this photo, I think some of you remember of that. These 2 players, they are the same players, 82% in statistic to penalty, and here 83%. It's the same players, they do the same things, but this one is leg is on here is closed, this one is open. This one is arm is in this side, this one is arm is in this side. You use this muscle here, use this muscle here. So each player, you don't use the same muscle on the same part of the body to do the same things. So we must think about that. All your wing are not the same. In France, you have some. For example, you have a left wing with 2 meters or is the best scorer in the championship in France. And you have Michael Guigou, is 1 meter 79, and they are not the same players, so they don't need the same things. But we think today, it's my opinion, that we will have players we can play everywhere. For example, in France, Michael Guigou, when he was young, he was playmaker. Argolis was playmaker. They finish on the wing. What is it that? Who pivot before was somebody who play back and he finished pivot. Nicolas Karabatic start back left, finish playmaker. Daniel Nassi start left back, he finish playmaker. So Quentin Maé start in the middle, go in the wing, now he come back on the back. So.
Ναι, αυτό που θέλει να πει είναι ότι χρησιμοποιώντας αυτή τη φωτογραφία που είδαμε πριν, είναι 2 παίκτες που κάνουν το ίδιο πράγμα. Απλά παρόλο που κάνουν το ίδιο πράγμα με το ίδιο ποσοστό, χρησιμοποιούν διαφορετικό τρόπο το σώμα τους, άρα είναι λίγο ένας, αλλά είναι 2 διαφορετικοί παίκτες. Όπως και τα παράδειγμα που ανέφερε την εθνική ομάδα της Γαλλίας, πάρα πολλοί παίκτες ξεκίνησαν σε μία θέση και κατέληξαν σε μία άλλη. Άρα κατά κάποιο τρόπο βλέπουμε ότι οι παίκτες γίνονται λίγο πιο, ας το πούμε, πολυσχηδείς, πιο περισσότερες από μία θέση και καταλήγουν σε άλλη θέση από που ξεκίνησαν.
Last thing, for winger, they have very good shooting skills. You will see. One meters. They have 1 meters to go to shoot. Look. Okay. Norwegian wing are very, very good. Russian also. One meter. 1 meter is enough to go to goal on shot. So they use a lot with spin shot, okay?
Something on at the moment. Two line players once again for Japan. Space with the shot long range. Oh, and it's deflected. Oh, to the hand.
Dibirov. Okay. What is important today, I think, for the skills of the players, for shotter, for back line, I think shot explosive with short space and can shot with only this part of the shot, but be very stronger here and very quick shotter. That is for back.
Σαν παρατήρηση, πιστεύω ότι οι περιφερειακοί πλέον πρέπει να μάθουν να κάνουν λήψεις χωρίς πολύ μεγάλο χώρο και μην χρησιμοποιώντας όλο το σώμα, κατά βάση μόνο το γρήγορο λήψη στο χέρι, να είναι πολύ δυνατή ώστε να μπορούν να στρώνουν με μεγάλη ταχύτητα.
For the line players to play, not only to go around behind his playmaker, but participate to the game for tomorrow.
Οι pivot πλέον πρέπει να μάθουν πέρα από αυτά να παρά την μπάλα και να σταυρώνουν με τον κεντρικό, πρέπει σιγά σιγά να αποκτούν πιο μεγαλύτερο επιθετικό ρόλο και μεγαλύτερη πρωτοβουλία.
And for the wing, UFC go to shot with a small space and try to with whips to play with the goalkeeper.
Έτσι δεν είναι αυτό το πλέον πολύ χαμηλές γωνίες, πολύ υψηλή τεχνική κατάρτιση, έχουν επιλογές στις λήψεις τους.
And the last thing is now how we can help the goalkeeper to be better tomorrow, because 3 balls, 2 goals. What can we do for the goalkeeper?
Και αυτό που πλέον είναι σαν πρόβλημα είναι πώς μπορούμε να βοηθήσουμε στο μέλλον τους ματοφύλακές μας όταν γνωρίζουν το στατιστικό λέει ότι στις 3 επιθέσεις οι 2 καταλήγουν στον κόλ.
So I must go quickly now. I will see what's happened with the 4 principal team.
Τώρα θα πάμε πολύ γρήγορα να δούμε τι γίνεται, πώς παίξανε επιθετικά οι 4 καλύτερες ομάδες.
You will have all the PowerPoint with the video, so if I cannot do all, they can see after.
Θα δούμε όλα, αν δεν προλάβουμε θα τα όλες οι διαφάνειες θα δοθούν.
For Germany, they play in this space particularly on periphery of the adverse defense. Okay?
Οι Γερμανοί κατά βάση παίζουν και στην άμυνα και στην επίθεση στο κεντρικό μέρος του περιφέρειου.
Faith in the middle. And make way for Strobel. He's on left back at the moment. Here he comes.
Cross without ball,
Strobel.
cross with ball, cross with ball, on shot.
Crossbar. Gerard knew nothing about that one. Doesn't matter, it doesn't go in.
Wing players don't play. They wait the ball, and when the ball is there, they have skills and they play with the goalkeeper.
Συνήθως τα εξτρέμ δεν συμμετέχουν στην επίθεση, απλά περιμένουν για να τελειώσουν τη φάση.
Our championship. The man who's playing in the second division in Germany. He retired from the national team after the Olympics in 2016, but convinced to come back.
Iago in France, cross between Flying Lena, on cross,
He is on the ball, lays it off to Vinyl.
on shot. You have the cross between the line players on pivot, on playmaker, but after you have a second cross with one of the back players to continue the games. And with this cross, if it's possible, they shoot or they play with pivot or they give the ball in the other side, and the game will continue.
Ναι, ξεκινούν δηλαδή με κάτι συγκεκριμένο και στην πορεία προσπαθούν να βρουν μέσα από τις επιλογές που έχει ο κάθε παίκτης και συνέχεια στην κίνηση.
And always they attack here in the middle. It's why the defense is very strong here. You see, for one time there is somebody who goes there, but we just show you that. For us, it's very, very interesting. Because in France, this player will be not there, he will be there. Because we think that it's more difficult for the defense to defend in 20 meters and not in 15 meters. Here you have a lot of players here, very strong players, and it will be very difficult for you to have a goal here.
Αυτό είναι ένα παράδειγμα σε σχέση με την Γαλλία, μια πιο διαφορετική προσέγγιση. Οι Γάλλοι στην αντίστοιχη κίνηση θα τους πιο ανοιχτά για να ανοίξουν το πλάτος της άμυνας.
What they can do here? It's finished.
Δηλαδή έτσι βάζοντας τους παίκτες, κρατώντας πολύ ψηλά τους περιφερειακούς, τους χώρους την επίθεση.
And that is important because if these players come here, he must learn to shoot here. So he must be player in this place, but also in this place. And you will see with the French team after that these players sometimes go inside the defense. So he must also be a good player inside the defense.
Τώρα εδώ ξεκινάει οι παίκτες πρέπει να μπορούν να βρουν σε πολλές θέσεις και πρέπει σε αυτός αν ανοίξει κάτω θα χρειαστεί να σου πάρει από τη γωνία. Άρα πρέπει να ξέρει να σου πάρει από τη γωνία.
Tries to get some space forward to the line, is no good.
So I will go quickly with that. They always play with cross, without, or with ball.
Strobel. Faith.
Without ball.
He's got some space, but lays it off. Trevida out to Grutsky. Grutsky over the
And wing players are very good in shot. Grotsky and Gensheimer on the shot. So we will go very quickly. It's here with this name in French is Iago. It's cross between line players and playmaker. All the team are doing that. Why? Because only they have no time to have training. So they take that they are doing in club. Because they have only 8 days, 10 days before the World Championship with the team. It's not the time to do something very, very new. So they take the same thing.
Και ένας λόγος που οι ομάδες παίζουν συνήθως τα ίδια πράγματα είναι γιατί δεν έχουν πάρα πολύ χρόνο μαζί για να δουλέψουν καινούργια πράγματα. Είναι κυρίως οι κινήσεις που παίζουν στις ομάδες τους ούτως ή άλλως.
So what are they doing at 6 against 5? Very simply.
Τι κάνουν 6 εναντίον 5.
They just put the playmaker in this part of the game, one pivot here, and they play here, or with the pivot, or with pass here.
Είναι σχετικά απλό, μπαίνει ένα δεύτερο pivot, πετάνε τα pivot λίγο ανοιχτά και προσπαθούν να βρουν επιλογές.
Okay, we see second time.
Go back to the 2 men on the line, 2 men in the backcourt formation with Faith at left back. Fabian Vida comes back.
Look where he is. He's not in the middle, he goes there. For this player comes here and he will play or here or here.
Δεν κάθεται στο κέντρο, μετακινείται λίγο πιο δεξιά για να ανοίξουν οι χώροι.
Kid, Eckler, in on the line. Ball
Or
to the right.
to play the other side.
Gretzky decides to recycle it. Almost stolen. No, in fact, it is stolen. Luke Amelot.
On French video, they see that and it's play program, we say in French, and they take the ball.
Ο δίπολος φυσικά το βλέπει στο βίντεο, το αναλύει και προσπαθεί να βρει λύσεις. Αυτό είναι παιχνίδι 7-6.
They play at 7 against 6 sometimes. Okay, we'll go quickly. They use transition games, but it's not very important in this team. So,
Κάποιο transition game, αλλά δεν είναι τόσο σημαντικό για το παιχνίδι τους.
France, it is another thing. For France, we play before behind the defense because the defense today are going more aggressive, and after we play around the defense.
Η Γαλλία από την άλλη παίζει διαφορετικά. Πρώτα προσπαθεί να πιέσει την άμυνα και κάνει
Not what you expect to pop up too often with goals like that. Very much a provider in this team. We're just giving something extra to think about for this French defense.
So one player go inside.
So far, Germany in command. Just 3 goals, but in a half.
And after we play around.
So far, it's big. Ball into the line is a good one, and that's put away. But referees.
And there is 2 solutions because France have very good shooters. Left back and right back. Or the defense go inside and we can play with one of the 2 pivots, or they don't come and they can shoot at 9-10 meters without problem. Remedy, Richardson, Dikamem can shoot here. The other side, if you have Karabatic, I don't know Narcisse before, they can shoot also. So it's difficult because you have somebody here, very good pivot, or wings or back players can play inside, and they can or shot or they are not only shooter or only they can play in. So we try to form these players today, not only one place but some place.
Ναι, η φιλοσοφία του παιχνιδιού είναι ότι οι Γάλλοι ξέρουν ότι έχουν πολύ καλούς περιφερειακούς με πολύ καλούς σουτ. Αυτό αναγκάζει τις άμυνες να βγαίνουν έξω.
Germany have their 2 goal lead once again. There's over 5 minutes left in this first half, and Petitgirard has got the hook. And Cyril Dumoulin.
You look now, it's the right wing who go inside. It's not only one player. It can be on the left or on the right.
We'll see what difference he can make. Ball out. Neddy Remily.
And that is not normal. It's professional fault.
And Cyril Dumoulin of HBC North has been brought in between the posts. We'll see what.
These players must be there and run there. He takes the ball, and if he loses the balls, I shot him.
Ναι, και η δεν είναι σωστή. Πρέπει να είναι πιο χαμηλά.
Difference he can make. Ball out. Neddy Remily.
So you can see that I go quickly. It can be back players who go inside.
Trouble there. The ball came very late, but very
I don't know who we will see.
from the Fox of Berlin man.
It's the left back who go inside. And they look what's happened.
Mahe. Ball off.
Oh, sorry.
Fabio Vida. like he ran into trouble there. The ball came very late, but very quick thinking. Nice assist from the Fuchs of Berlin man, playing here in his home city. The B.
Okay, if the ball can go from here to here, you have 3 against 2 each time.
Mahe, ball off to Dikamen, back to Kento Mahe, he's got space and he just bounces it.
Another. Not good. He can shoot at 10 meters without problem. It is the right back who come inside. Not very good solution. We see another for finish. Who go inside? Now it's Romilly. And it's for pivot, penalty. Now, who will go? You see that here, it's Dikamen, left hand back players. He play playmaker. Richardson, left hand back players, he play playmaker today. Romilly in Paris Saint-Germain sometimes play playmaker. At the beginning they are right back.
Ναι, για να δείξει πόσο οι παίκτες στην Ιταλία μπορούν να παίξουν διαφορετικές θέσεις και οι τρεις που ανέφερε είναι αριστερόχειρες που γενικά ξεκινάνε στα δεξιά έντερα αλλά καταλήγουν να παίζουν κεντρική.
Okay. France is a very dangerous team in fast break.
German side.
A dangerous team. Norway is a very dangerous team.
And Patrick Grutsky comes around from the right wing as a second line player. He lays it off.
If you lose the ball,
and nice recovery by Fabregas.
We have two wingers
gets the first goal.
who are very good. Michael Guigou and Luc Caballo are very, very good with large space.
He's happy with the defending. Another good stop by Gerard. Fast break now. Luc Caballo has time and he puts it away. France have the lead.
Okay.
First goal of the game.
We will go there. On capacity for France to find solution during this World Championship at 6 against 5. We have very good solution with Karabatic the competition before. We have a very good passer and shooter. Today we have no solution.
Ναι, υπήρξε μια μεγάλη αδυναμία στο να βρεθούν λύσεις στο παιχνίδι 6-5. Παλιότερα υπήρχε ο Καραβάτης, ο οποίος προσωπικές επιλογές και κατήφθηνε το παιχνίδι, τώρα δυστυχώς δεν υπάρχει αυτό.
I saw you that we have very good shooter, you will see. He's at 10 meters, 11 meters, he can shoot. In the center. Look. So defense will go up and we have place for the pivots inside.
Into the path of his former right leg.
And all the players can shoot.
Getzheimer does the rest. Almost 10 minutes of action here. And France's attack not firing yet. Mahe had a bit of space to run into there, but lays it off. Now he's on the wrong side. Kento Mahe goes long.
You see, Kantama is 1.84 m, I think, but he can shoot at 9 meters. It's not a problem. I will go directly to Denmark. Just that for Norway, who is very important. Sometimes they play not at 6 against 5, but at 7 against 5.
Handball manual, but once you're diving, you just have to take your chances as a line player.
They have two pivots in the center with one man here, and they play, and they have always a good solution because they are very good in pass.
So closely marked, one goal. face from Mulgaard. Mulgaard, who left Paris Saint-Germain.
And very good players on the wing with
Johnson gets his first of the game. He's just gone past his 100th international for Norway.
Okay, I will go directly to Denmark because there is something new, I think. Sorry. Here. They play in final against Norway. There are no players left on back. And the surprise was who play on the right back? Hansen. Who can think that Hansen will play all during the match, the games, on this place? And you will see what he is doing every time. It's crazy. For us, it's crazy.
Having served out his 2-minute suspension. The problem for the Norwegians are right.
He is right back, but he plays the center.
Wing is that when Johnson goes off, they don't have anyone else to put on there.
And I think it's because when he is in the center,
the problem for the Norwegians.
one player must come or he shot. Okay? You have the pivot here. There is somebody here. When the ball will go there, these players, in his mind, my place is there. He will come back there. But this man here with pivot will take the pivot. And when the ball come back, there is a big problem for the defense.
The right wing is that when Johnson goes off, they don't have anyone else to put on there. But other than in the semi-final when he came on late, when France really were already beaten, he's struggled to find form in matches.
Look where he is going. There is no back on the right. And it is all during the game.
There by the coach.
On pivot block here, and he goes there on the number 3 here in the center. It is a very long way to come back here.
Jakobsen, Hansen.
Not possible.
And Landin have started on the wings. That's as expected with Zachariasen on the line. Hansen, yes, over the shoulder. And it
Στην ουσία ανεβαίνει προς το κέντρο της άμυνας για να δημιουργήσει κενά στην δεξιά πλευρά.
Look where he is. It's not normal. We have 4 players in this space of the ground, and nobody, only one in the other side with pivot.
oh yes,
And the playmaker can also shoot.
7-5 the lead. We're past the 10-minute mark. Play on, says the referee.
And you can see in defense, he's in number 2 in this side. In attack, he comes there.
Sagerson looks to him bemused and has to get back with
He's there.
Hansen, good defending.
Not possible.
Yellow card for Ruud. That would be the least of his problems. Well, he's going around the gap. I'd say that's fair for Sagerson.
So he will come there.
He wasn't straight on to the player.
And always the same thing. He comes there,
Hansen.
gives the ball, and go back there, gives the ball, and shot. So I will go quickly, but I can show you. You can see that it always the same things with Hansen. Just one thing. at 6 against 5.
Been very hot on this referees throughout this championship, shirt pulling to prevent the line player from getting into position.
At this moment, he plays on the left back because he is the passer and he chooses where he will give the ball.
Όταν υπάρχει ένα παίκτη παραπάνω και επιστρέφει στη θέση του γιατί είναι ο κατεξοχήν πασέρ της ομάδας που θα πάρει την απόφαση.
So, 2 pivots, he takes the ball and he chooses or pivot here or 2 against 1 here.
Play for Denmark. They too like to go to a 4-2 attack. Oh, well intercepted. Tangen goes out of play.
It is always
Denmark.
Hansen who decide. Up, pass.
Second line player.
He just do that.
Second goal. So both teams are short-handed now. The passive play ball disappears.
Second pivot. And he chooses.
Penalty.
Last one. And I will finish with that.
Denmark very much have the upper hand here.
Look the defense, they don't want he choose. So they make pressure here to
Η άμυνα δεν θέλει να δοθεί σε επιλογή, αυτό έχει πολύ νωρίς.
Free throw as Wood returns. Well, Tangen is on that suspension.
second pivot. He take time and he choose.
Big space.
You can see he take time to look where he will go. He will put the ball. Don't go very quickly. He choose where is the best players at the most best place. It's the left wing. I give that. Okay. I have just this video for finishing. They have players out of standards. It's Hansen. We look that and it will be finished. I think 9 goals in the final. 9 goals on pass, decisive pass.
Is on the line, Hansen, a bit of space, Argolis.
No solution.
Play on, says the referee this time.
No solution. No solution. Solution. When you have Hansen, it's more easy.
Hansen, little snap of the wrist. The wingers going very deep to try and stretch the defence, and Hansen lets rip with a long-range effort. 5 goals. And at the moment, he's going to get the bragging rights when he returns to Paris, at Paris Saint-Germain. With Supervisor.
It was not in the final. It was the game. They have a first game against Norway. He play on the left back. In the final, he play on the right back.
Is on the line, Hansen, a bit of space, Argolis. A little slap in the face, play on, says the referee this time.
Oh, it's the same video, I think. Sorry. I have not cut this one. Sorry.
Hansen, little snap of the wrist. As Hansen goes central. Mensa Larsen. Hansen, yes! Punches it into the corner. 7 goals already. The twice World Player of the Year. O'Sullivan whistle's already gone.
Okay, I will stop here.
The eyes to the last 5 minutes.
Okay. You have all the video for Norway also. You can look what's happened. They play always in fast break. Half of their goals are in fast break or quick play. They have 2 very good wing players. And so I finish for that. If you have some question after, we can speak after the topics.
παιχνίδι, πάνω από τα μισά γκολ τα πετύχαν σε γρήγορο παιχνίδι, σε κάποιο γρήγορο παιχνίδι. Έχουν δύο εξαιρετικά εξτρέμ που μπορούν να τρέχουν πολύ γρήγορα. Γενικά αυτή ήταν η παρουσίαση. Αν έχετε κάποια ερώτηση.
In this World Championship, France lose only one games, but which games? We have a lesson of handball by Denmark. If you lose one games, it's finished for you. You go back in France.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.